Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video we're going to have a look at my autumn wish list. Autumn is upon us. I'm very excited because spring and autumn are my favorite seasons of the year, and autumn fashion in particular just has a place in my heart because I just love all of the browns, the earthy shades, the coziness, and just getting out all of my favorite jumpers, which is why my wish list is quite long. So grab yourself a nice drink of your choice, get comfortable, and let's talk about some fashion. Let's start with some pieces from Ralph Lauren. The first one being a cotton corduroy A-line shirt dress. They sell it in 4 different colors. They have a navy, a light blue, more of a tan kind of shade, and a dark brown. My favorites obviously being the brown and the tan. It is a short dress, which I personally don't mind because I like wearing tights in the autumn time. But if that's not your cup of tea, you could also wear it with knee-high or over-the-knee boots. That could also look really chic. I like that it is a twist on the classic shirt dress. It's not as elegant because it looks a bit more modern and a bit more laid back, but for the full time I really like just looking comfortable and cozy. So this dress just really resonated with me. It's made from 100% cotton, but because it is a corduroy material, it is actually quite warming. It also has long sleeves, which does keep you nice and toasty, but if you wanted to, you could roll them up. I personally really like rolling up my sleeves because I like to show my wrists and lower arms. They're quite slim, so I don't know, I just like to kind of show them off. I don't know if that's the right word, but I feel like it just adds to my silhouette, so I do that with most of my long sleeve pieces. And another reason I was really drawn to this dress is the A-line silhouette. I just think it is the most flattering dress silhouette you could get because it creates this hourglass shape. I feel very comfortable in these kinds of dresses, so when I saw it I knew I had to put it on my wish list. Next up we have a cable knit cotton cropped vest from Ralph Lauren. I've seen these vest tops for a few years now and I really like the look of them. I think they're very versatile because you can either wear them over shirts or you can wear them on their own. I actually really like how they look on their own. I never used to like sleeveless tops because I thought my shoulders were just too wide, but now I actually really love them. They only have this vest top in black, which is fine by me. I really like wearing black, and I think you can just wear this very beautifully over a white shirt if you have a colder day. The vest top has more of a crop fit, which is fine by me. I usually tuck my tops into my skirts, or no, I don't really own trousers, I just tuck them into my skirts, and I personally just really like that look, and I think it's long enough for that. It's made from 100% cotton. Another thing I really like about it, because I love jumpers made from cotton, they're just so easy because you can throw them in the washing machine and you don't have to worry about them. I usually put them in a wash net, but that's it. You can wash them as often as you want, and that's just so nice because it's so practical. I like going to Ralph Lauren for their knitted pieces because not only they're really good quality, but most of them have this cable knit texture to them, or pattern, or weave, or knit. That was a lot of words. Knit, I think, is the right one. And I just really love a good cable knit jumper. I also really appreciate that this vest top has a round neck instead of a turtleneck or a higher neck, because when you want to wear a shirt underneath, you can have the collar peeking out. So yeah, this is quite a basic piece, but it definitely had to be added to my wish list this year. And lastly from Ralph Lauren is another jumper, another cable knit cotton jumper. I already own 2 of their cable knit cotton jumpers, one in a tan color, one in a black. I really love both of them and they're going very strong, so I want to add to this little collection. And I thought because I already have 2 quite basic neutral colors, I would like to go for something more bold. And so the color Sweet Tomato is the one that I want to add to my wardrobe. It's this beautiful burgundy shade, and I just think autumn is the time of year to wear red, and I think it also goes very nicely with beiges, with creams, with blacks, with natural earth tones, which is basically what I wear all day, every day. So yes, adding a little bit of red felt quite natural to me, and I already know that I love these jumpers. They're made from 100% cotton. Their quality is impeccable, and they are just such a comfortable piece to have in your wardrobe to throw over and still look really chic. If I could change one thing about it though, it would be the blue embroidery of the polo player. Either I wouldn't want any embroidery, or maybe something that matches the color a little better. Ralph Lauren often does these contrasting embroideries on their pieces, which I'm not really too keen on, to be honest. With this one I'm not too bothered about it because I think burgundy works quite well with navy or blue, so it's fine. But yeah, if I could change that I would, but otherwise it's just such a beautiful piece. Let's move on to COS. I have two pieces from them that I'm interested in. The first one being one of their clean cut regular t-shirts. I already own a few COS t-shirts and I think they are such good value for money. So I was thinking about adding an autumnal version to my wardrobe, and I went with their white burgundy striped t-shirt. I'm a bit obsessed with burgundy and red shades this season, so this t-shirt definitely caught my eye. I love a good striped t-shirt. I just think it adds so much to a t-shirt while still being really casual, but it doesn't look casual, but you feel like really comfortable and casual. You know what I mean? I love about it that the collar is in a darker shade and not in a light one, because I love the contrast that this provides. And I also like that the stripes have different widths. The pattern is just a bit more interesting and I like that about it. This is another 100% cotton piece. It is made from organic cotton, really nice. I think you can see a pattern. I just really like cotton in the autumn time. I think cotton is just a very versatile fiber. It's a natural material, it's easy to take care of, and it also feels really nice on your skin. I usually buy my t-shirts in an extra small. It's more of a regular fit, so it will be a bit boxy around your waist. If you want more of a laid back and casual feel, you could go size up, but I personally just stick to my normal size. And the second piece that made it onto my wish list from COS is a merino wool polo shirt. It is in this gorgeous rust color. Told you I'm obsessed with red at the moment, and I feel like it's just a very easy but very chic piece to have in your wardrobe. I love a good merino wool piece because it is not too thick, so you don't get really sweaty, but it does provide you with a nice amount of warmth. I don't know if it's going to be itchy. With wool, you always have to try and see because you never know. Again, it has more of a regular fit, so I would probably go for their smallest size because I personally don't like wearing my clothes too oversized, but I guess I would tuck it in anyway, so don't know if that mattered, but yeah, I would probably go for an extra small with this. Truth to be told, the colour was what really drew me to this piece, and I can really picture myself wearing this in the autumn time with some black or some other brown shades. So yes, that's why it had to be added to my wish list. Next, let's very briefly talk about a pair of shoes that made it onto my wish list. I've already talked about these shoes on my channel, so I'm going to make it quick and brief, but it is another pair of Carmina's Balmoral boots. I do already own a brown pair, but I want to add the black version to my wardrobe because I love these shoes so much and they're so good. They're fully made from leather, they're a lace pair of boots, and the colour is just a deep black, which I think will be a great addition to my wardrobe. Next, let's talk about some pieces from LilySilk. The first one being a blazer. I've never bought a blazer from LilySilk. I always buy shirts or skirts from them, but never a blazer. But this one really caught my attention because of the colour. It is the double-breasted lapel blazer in this gorgeous burgundy colour. It is a silk wool blend, so it's made from 30% mulberry silk and 70% wool. I do own a few silk wool blend blazers, and I personally really like them because the silk just adds this shine and luxuriousness to the blazer. So I really like this kind of material composition, and other than that, it just looks like a really classic blazer. It's supposed to be a regular shape, so I would stick to my normal regular size. With LilySilk, that's a small. And I think the most eye-catching thing about it is definitely the colour. That's what drew me to this blazer, and that is exactly why I had to add it to my wish list. Next, we have another piece I've already talked about, but this year I am going to buy it. I think I had this item on my wish list last year in the autumn time, so now I really need to get it this year. It is LilySilk's ultra fine merino wool skirt, and I already have it in the black, but they also have this tan rusty shade, which I'm so obsessed with. This is my perfect autumn color and I need to add it to my wardrobe. I had to mention it here again because we try to only buy things on our wish list, so I sneakily added it so I could buy it this season. But yes, this is just a beautiful merino wool skirt. It is a midi skirt. It has these pleats woven into it, and I think it's just so flattering. It's super comfortable because you have the elasticated waistband, and what can I say? I love it already. I already have black one, so yeah, I know I will love that one as well. And lastly, from LilySilk, we have a pair of shorts. The shorts are from a collaboration with Lydia Millen, and they're dark brown with lighter stripes. This is my type of short. I like my shorts to be flowy, almost looking like skirts, and these shorts just look perfect while also being very elegant. Again, they're a silk wool blend, just like the blazer, and I feel like that will make them the most beautiful pair of shorts because the silk will add this beautiful shine to the material. It is quite a smooth wool as well, so I feel like they will just be so flowy and beautiful and elegant when you're wearing them, and I'm very much obsessed with them. They have pleats in the front, which gives you a little bit of extra room, and you also have belt loops, so you can wear your favorite belt with this pair of shorts. And at the bottom they have a turn up, which I really like about shorts. I just think it adds a little something to them, so I really like that detail. I also adore how LilySilk styled these shorts with this light shirtless silk top. I think it's the most gorgeous pairing, so I would love to wear it with a lighter colored silken piece or maybe with a lighter colored jumper. I think it just works so well with creams and whites and all of these light shades. And yeah, that's all I have to say about the shorts. Now let's move on to the last brand I'm going to be talking about, which is Sézane. I have only one piece from Sézane which I'm really interested in, and that is their Hugo Parker. They sell this in 3 different shades. They have a green, they have a black, and they have a sand colored one, and I really want to get the sand colored one. This to me is more of a practical purchase because I want to get a jacket for the autumn time that I can wear when it rains outside, and so a parka feels like a very natural choice to me. It is more on the casual side. It has a hood to keep your head nice and protected, and it also has a drawstring at your waist so you can cinch yourself in if you want to create a little bit more of an hourglass silhouette. It has quite large pockets, which I really like because I just like carrying stuff in my pockets and also putting my hands in my pockets, so it's always nice to have big ones. The outer material is made from 100% organic cotton, so it won't shield you from the rain like perfectly. It's not like a plastic jacket, but I think it will still be quite a practical jacket to have, and if it's just light rain I think it will fare fine, and if it rains heavily I hopefully will have an umbrella to protect me. I think this is a very beautiful version of a practical jacket, and I don't have anything like it in my wardrobe, so I thought it would be a good addition. And that, my friends, is everything on my wish list. Thank you so much for listening to my rambling. I really hope that I was able to provide some inspiration with this video. If you like my content, maybe consider subscribing. I mainly talk about elegant fashion on this channel, so if you're interested in that, maybe join our little community. If you want to watch some more of my videos, I'm going to link a video up on the screen for you, I think right about here, so you can check that out if you want to and if you enjoyed this video. And yes, that is everything for today. Thank you so much for watching, and we will hopefully see each other in my next video. Bye bye!